I got to address the elephant in the room. Why was I not here last week? Man.
I actually have no fucking idea.
I know.
Yeah, what happened?
Wait, was it bad without me or was it like fun?
I mean, I don't even remember what happened last week.
It was chill.
I think it was fine.
It was yapping.
Okay.
Was that the first time you missed an episode? Because I know I've
time.
missed one or two, and Asmon's missed one.
I missed a soda episode and then I missed an S-Fan episode.
Okay.
So I missed 2.
Oh, yeah, that's right. The first time
Yeah.
Chance was on,
Yeah.
you got replaced.
Yeah, so I just lost my voice last week. The day I was going back to streaming, I lost my voice. Very unfortunate, totally out of nowhere, no big deal. But since then, if you've seen my Twitter, I've been hospitalized twice since then.
What'd you do?
Holy shit. Okay, just to even go back, this is gonna be, this is gonna be a long one. So first one, went to the hospital because I moved into my new house. Thought it was going great. My roommate, Anna, she went to go install a new thermostat and she messed it up a little bit and one of the cables came out. No big deal.
Yeah,
$150, go fix it, is what it is. We call the electricians and they come over, they check things out. They say, oh, just a quick little plug it in, good to go. But just in case, we're gonna check out your heater and AC just to see if anything's short-circuited.
Yeah.
We're in this house for maybe 24, 48 hours. The carbon monoxide tube was completely broken.
That's
which
good.
means the carbon monoxide that was supposed to be leaving our house was not leaving our house.
That sounds fun.
Yes, and if we did not catch that, things would have ended up very, very poorly. But we did. Fixed it up, tube's good to go, and also all of the air filters had not been replaced in years.
Okay.
So the air quality was terrible. The carbon monoxide leak was terrible. And I'm a guy who has asthma. Freaked me the fuck out. I thought I was dying because my body, the air quality was so low. I was breathing air and my body was convinced, hey man, you're not breathing the right air. You need to go to the hospital. That one, no big deal.
You're not breathing the right air, so you went to the hospital.
Yes. And then
And
I
what did they say to you there?
They said, this was so funny. Okay, so I go to the hospital. They're just letting me know I'm just having a panic attack. And if I want to talk to a doctor, I'm not insured because I'm stupid. And they bring me out a little pamphlet that says, this is how much it'll cost if you talk to a doctor without insurance.
Yeah.
And I look at it and I say, so if I leave right now, how much do I pay? And they say, well, the doctor hasn't seen you, so nothing. And I said, thank you very much. I'll be going home right now.
How much was it?
$430 just to talk to a doctor.
Just to talk to him?
Just to talk to him. Yeah. So I was like, no, I'm good. Went home.
Did you go to an emergency care place?
Emergency care.
Yeah.
Yep.
I hate to tell you this, but like next time come in dressed like I do. Because if you do, I went into one of those and they said, you need to see a doctor. We're just going to look at you. You don't have any fucking money. Look at you. You're a crackhead. And they just let me go.
Yeah, wait, same thing happens to me because I usually go there like dressed like fucking bum. They charge me like $200.
Yeah.
Maybe they have like different tiers of like, what'd you say it was, like a folder?
Yeah, it was literally like talk to doctor, get scanned, MRI, some bullshit like that. Yeah, I
They
shouldn't
must
have gone to my
you
Bugatti.
the premium folder, the premium menu.
Yeah, I went in my Bugatti car and my fucking Gucci tuxedo. That was a misplay. It was very unfortunate. But next time, I was having a conversation with one of my family members, and you know when something happens and you know that that's how it happened, and you have proof that that is exactly how it happened, and you can show the person that what they're saying isn't true, and they still say that you're lying, and they speak it with such conviction that you start to believe them.
Oh, yeah,
so
yeah. My
much.
chat does that every day.
Yep. So that happened to me, and I finally broke. I went to sleep, and I thought, because my thing is, whenever I'm in a bad mood, I just sleep it off. I wake up in the morning, I'll feel fine.
I do the same thing.
Yep, never, yep. I wake up, heart rate, like 150, 160, near heart attack range.
Yeah.
I can't think thoughts in my head at all. The only thing that's playing is the anime opening to Tokyo Revengers, which, to be admitted, is a banger. Look it up. Great ass song.
Okay.
It's called Crybaby on YouTube. I go piss. I'm so afraid my dick is back inside my body.
Oh, yeah.
You've ever experienced that?
No.
Okay. So, yeah. So I have what's called a warrior's cock. And so you know how when they
I know what you're going to say. No, I know what you're
yeah,
saying.
so when fight or flight kicks in, your dick goes back inside your body to protect you from the old Greek fights where in sword fight, your dick would be a weakness.
Is this real?
Okay, so it's a very common example of something that's 80% fake, but there is 20% of it that is real.
Okay, whatever. I won't ask any more in depth of that.
Yes, 20% it's real, but it's not as real as it's. Oh, go ahead.
Yeah, so I have warrior's cock, as always, because I'm an alpha male. I'm a high testosterone individual, post-TRT, of course.
Well, it's not only because of that. It's also, well, I could get into this, but we don't need to get into this.
Because I'm bald. And I go downstairs, and the thing about me is, you see me online, you think I'm one way, but in real life, when I'm upset, when I'm scared, when I'm angry, I will never raise my voice, ever. And so I think I'm dying. I can barely, I can't think in here, but I can still act. And I'm sweating, and I'm about to vomit. And I knock on my roommate's door, Loro, he's my rock, and I say, hey, Loro, yep. And he says, yeah, what's up? You want to play Magic or something? And I say, no, I think I'm dying. And if you can call an ambulance, that would be absolutely fantastic.
Yeah.
And he says, oh, okay. Yeah, you got it, buddy. He gives me a hug. He says, everything's going to be okay. And I say, yeah, I know. I'm all good. And he walks me to the kitchen, and, I start drinking 3 bottles of Arizona green tea because I've never been thirstier in my entire life. And I'm cold sweating, and I'm blurred visioning. And I look him, and I grab him by the shoulders, and I say, Loro.
Isn't the tannin from tea some sort of inhibitor? I don't know if that was the right decision.
I don't know.
Yeah, it's not. I don't think it's good for your heart.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I don't remember exactly how.
I mean,
Well, it was
just
fucking
caffeine.
delicious.
Caffeine in your heart.
Arizona tea, I don't think is caffeine.
Yeah, it does.
What?
What?
Arizona, I've never
Why
had
would
it.
Then how would
Arizona
you know?
Well, because I've seen the because
It's green tea.
well, because teas come from tea leaves, and I know what the effect of tea leaves
Yes,
are. I
which
didn't
is
know there
what-
was caffeine in it.
What?
Hey, yo, Jay, is there
Most tea-
caffeine in Arizona green tea?
Most tea
Yeah.
has caffeine.
Really?
Dude, if Arizona green tea doesn't have caffeine, it's just fake tea then.
Wait. No. I want to know. Does Eric? No, I think she's wrong.
Let's pull it
Dude,
up.
green tea has
doesn't know what she's-
caffeine. 7.5 milligrams of caffeine in every 8-ounce serving.
What's in a Dr. Pepper?
Probably about 150.
What's in a
150? No way.
That ever has crazy caffeine.
Okay, 7.5.
Never mind.
Yeah, it's like
Wait,
nothing.
okay, so
It's 41 versus 7, and also the
no,
green tea
but
cans
this
are
is for
larger.
12 ounce, so you have to
Yeah,
divide
exactly.
it by.
We'll go back to the other
whatever.
one. So it's 41
still
for a
more.
12 ounce,
This is important, guys.
and this is an 8 ounce.
I was
need-
like, guys, I almost died.
So then
We
you'd
need
have
to
to
the bottom
reduce
of
it
this.
by half, and so it'd be 41. You'd have to reduce it by I don't know about like 16 or 17 or so.
Yeah.
So
There's more caffeine in a Dr. Pepper than green tea.
yeah, way
Yeah.
more.
That's
It's not the
disgusting.
same thing.
No, but I thought
Okay,
that.
to be fair, you technically were right. I didn't know that.
How is it technically right? I was just right.
Well, no, you were, but it's not like the caffeine in sodas. So it's like it's not a 1-to-1. It's like a 0.5 to 1.
So anyways,
So you
It makes
weren't-
no fucking
How about
sense.
this? You
so I
weren't
was
totally
dying,
wrong.
right?
Yeah.
No, I
right.
was right. So there's right and wrong.
Well, yeah.
How
no,
can you be?
She's right, but she wasn't right. She's not as right as she thinks she is.
Guys, this is
okay?
the last episode of Steak and Eggs. We're breaking up.
Yeah.
So anyways, something way less important. So I was dying, right? And I I look Loro in the eyes and I say, hey man, I just want to let you know that I appreciate everything that we've been through, and you've always been my best friend. And
Okay.
when I die,
Sorry.
I want you to take over my channel.
Okay.
And he says, man, you don't need to say things like you're going to be okay, man. You're going to be okay.
Yeah.
And I say, okay, well, I just want you to know that. So Loro goes outside and he talks to paramedics. 2 beautiful women, by the way.
Nice.
Absolutely gorgeous. That was a huge bonus. I got to talk to hot chicks.
Okay.
That was dope. And he goes out. I found this out post, I'm telling you now. And he told these 2 paramedics, hey, you're going to think my buddy is fine because he's really good at hiding it. But I promise you on the inside, he is freaking the fuck out. Okay? And they say, okay. And Loro comes back inside and says, okay, John, let's, they're good for you. Let's go and get in the ambulance. Have you guys ever ridden in an ambulance?
No.
Yes.
What? Have you told me about this?
Nope.
Are you ever?
Nope.
Okay.
Finish your story.
Oh, cool.
All right.
Yeah, so I talked to these ladies. I'm pretty sure today's my last day on Earth, and I feel like there's any chance for my survival. I feel like I should go with you guys. If that's all right with you.
Yeah.
And they say, "Oh, really? Why's that?" And I'm just like, "Well, I just think I've had it far too good for far too long. So I think it's just, I think it's about time to call it wraps." So
Yeah, it's done.
yeah. So I think
You've
if it's-
overstayed your welcome.
Yeah. And I said, yeah, if it's cool with you, I'd like to just get in the ambulance now, please. And they say, okay. And they bring me up there and they say, we can see that your heart rate's through the roof, but other than that, like, there's blood getting to your fingertips, you're seeming all good. How are you so calm in a situation like this? And I say, well, have you guys ever heard of the game Among Us? So,
So, okay, well, in the game.
yeah,
Go ahead.
In Twitch Rivals, I'm like top 5 North America in Among Us. So I'm like really good at hiding how I feel because in this game, you don't want to get caught when you're the imposter. And they say, yeah, well, I don't really know what that's all about, but we understand. And I just say, yeah, I feel like I was finally made crazy by this person. And yeah, I feel like, and I say something really deep. And this, I had to emotionally take 2 days after. I take 2 days off after this, which really fucked me up, pissed me off. I had a great stream today, though. I'm loving being back to streaming. And I say, and I meant this from the bottom of my soul, the world is a much worse place than I originally had thought. And I meant it. In that moment, I meant it. Because I'm usually a very optimistic guy about the world. I love the world. But in that moment, I meant it.
What'd you read Twitter?
No, what I realized is it doesn't matter what you do. It doesn't matter what you say. It doesn't matter how you treat people. The only thing that matters is people's perception of you.
You build 100 bridges and you suck one dick. You're not a bridge builder, you're a dick sucker.
Exactly. And in that moment, I was so demoralized realizing to this family member, and I've always had issues with them, no matter how hard I try for this person, it doesn't matter what I do, they will always treat me like shit. And I was like,
Fuck them.
yep,
Fuck them.
absolutely.
Well, have you ever seen a raccoon?
Yep.
You try to be nice to a raccoon, and the raccoon's still going to try to bite you and scratch you. You know why?
Is there a
It's a
raccoon?
fucking
It's a
raccoon.
fucking
That's just what it does.
Yep. And
Yeah, it's just what it does. You don't have to get. It's not the raccoon's fault. It's just a raccoon.
And I shed a single tear while I said that.
Yeah.
Very dramatic, very anime moment.
Did anybody clap?
No, but I did get a hug, and that was very
Oh,
sweet.
that's nice.
Did
I
they
also
charge you for the
broke-
hug?
I
Like
also-
$1,000?
I actually haven't even checked the bill. I should check the bill right now.
Emotional
I haven't
support.
checked it.
He's getting, yeah, the itemized.
The
Yeah.
itemized list.
I also broke like 4 or 5 NDAs while talking to this person.
Yeah.
And thankfully, I said, you cannot repeat anything I said. And they said, there's patient
patient privilege.
confidentiality. Yeah. And I said, oh, thank God. So I go down to talk to the doctor, and the doctor's like, so, weirdest accent I've ever heard. So, why are you in here? I mean, seems to me like you're having a little bit of anxiety, and I'm not really a psychiatrist, but if you want to talk about it, you can. I can give you a referral. Then he takes these 2 pills, he puts them in my mouth. Muscle relaxers, makes me down some water. Had no idea. That was the best sleep I ever got. I was out like a light. Dude, in an hour, I fell asleep hard. Muscle relaxers, bro, those were fucking insane. But they're highly addictive, so I'm trying to stay away. I'm talking to him, and I'm letting him know what's going on. I tell him about this person that's bothering me. And he says, well, let me tell you, as your doctor, here's the best thing to do. And I thought of you when he said this.
Yeah.
When someone's bothering you on the internet,
Don't look at him.
just block them.
Yeah.
And so
oh my
old
God,
was
he
he?
knows.
he was like probably mid-40s. And
Okay.
so this doctor sat next to me in my bed on the little thing in this hospital room. And he would ask me, does this person bother you?
What were they saying about you?
Well, I don't need to say.
Okay.
Does this person bother you? Yes. Block them. And my doctor sat with me and blocked every single person in my personal life, and also every.
So is that why you haven't been getting my messages?
But yeah, I blocked them all. And I'm not gonna lie, I have not gotten a message I haven't want to receive in 3 days, and it's awesome. Because shit on the internet doesn't bother me. But when it's in my personal life, it's fucking all-consuming. Like, for example, if Kabuto Dicksucker 69 is saying some bullshit about what I did on the internet,
Yeah.
I don't care. But like, when your dad's upset at you, I can't think about anything else. You know?
Well, you actually give a shit about your dad.
Absolutely. Absolutely. And yeah, blocked them all. He put me on some muscle relaxers. I put on Animal Crossing rain music while I was in the hospital bed. And the nurses came in, they were like, oh my God, you play Animal Crossing? I love that game. And I'm like, yeah. And I pass out. I call Loro. He picks me up. And it was humiliating. I'm not gonna lie. It was a humiliating experience because I'm I'm a pretty prideful guy. And I don't like knowing how much this person affected me. And I felt embarrassed because I also sent some people like, I'm not gonna lie, I sent some people like, hey man, you've always been good to me. I'm sorry if I ever upset you.
Don't come to school on Tuesday?
No, I sent people like a goodbye message.
Yeah.
And then I was like, disregard the last message, I'm not dying.
Yeah.
But I sent a couple of those out, and that was really embarrassing. Thankfully, I didn't go on Twitter. I really wanted to go on Twitter and tweet something out.
I'm dying.
Yeah, but I did not tweet it. I actually did the exact opposite. I just said, hey guys, I'm good. Complete lie. Complete fucking lie.
But then if you died, that would have been even sadder.
That would have been
if you
insane.
tweeted like, guys, I'm dying.
Yeah, that was the most.
Guess not.
Yeah, but
People would have looked at it and been like, holy shit, that's crazy.
But
he said he was fine.